Take Me Home Tuesdays, a segment that offers a great opportunity for animal lovers to help find some fluffy friends a forever home. And here with us this morning, and for more on this beautiful 2-year-old Lily, Phil Vokins from the Etobicoke Humane Society. Phil, good morning to you. Welcome to CP24 Breakfast. We have been having so much fun off camera for the past few minutes, getting to know Lily in this short span of time. What a beautiful dog. So can you tell us more about Lily?
Yes, this is a 2-year-old rescue from the fires in Northern Ontario, that tragic situation over the end of the summer. She came from the Cat Lake community. We believe she is a shepherd mix with perhaps a little bit of Rottweiler in there, because you can see the tan markings.
Colouring. She's beautiful. And she loves her treats.
She loves everybody.
Yeah,
she loves everybody and everything.
You know what kind of almost like caught me off guard, but not in a bad way, is really just she was waiting at the door when I came to get her, and just how docile she is. For a 2-year-old, I mean, obviously she has probably still some puppy energy, but she really just seems so kind of like trusting of energy.
She's a people dog, I think, for sure,
Yeah. So what kind of home would Lily benefit from? She is a little bit on the bigger side, and I imagine given the mix that she is, somebody with, you know, maybe a bigger yard, can you tell us more about, you know, how she would benefit from her forever home?
Yeah, that's a great point. So definitely a fenced yard would be a really nice thing, because she loves to get outside. It could be an individual or a family, but what we'd say is, you know, as long as there's some activity there and they're able to get out regularly. This is a dog who really wants to be outside. She's going to help you get your steps in. From a children point of view, there's no temperamental issue which would make us worry about it at all, but because of her size, as you point out, I would say perhaps children over 10 who may not get knocked down by her enthusiasm once in a while.
Fair.
But yeah, she'll be a great family or individual dog, or a couple for that matter.
Okay, and I want to kind of get on that energy, and we're kind of like leading into the holidays now, Phil. So let's talk about, you know, you mentioned how maybe kids that are a little bit older that could take her out for a walk, not get knocked over. But come the holidays, there are people that maybe don't like animals, aren't comfortable with certain dogs. What would you suggest to people when it comes to, you know, perhaps having Lily in their home and introducing, you know, a new dog to a family, or just the demeanor that people should think about when coming into a home with an animal? Yeah,
that's such a great question. I'd say with any dog, if you have people coming to your house, obviously it's good to know if they're used to handling animals or used to being with dogs, and certainly teaching them how to interact with the dog, how to introduce. So a really basic one, for instance, if they're meeting for a dog for the first time, always let the dog come to you. Never kind of go, you know, full on at the dog, even though that's our inclination as we do with people. Kind of a good idea to let the dog come to you and let it explore and do everything on its own terms.
People get very excited, I find, with dogs, much like babies, where it's like, oh,
yeah.
We don't really want that, especially when it's a newer dog that's, you know, trying to get used to their home in and of itself.
Absolutely. We don't know what the background is, the full background. We don't know what experiences it's had in the past. And yeah, we mustn't scare it or make it too uncertain. So again, just let the dog find its way in a group of people.
And when it comes to food, obviously, I know there are some dogs that kind of benefit from a raw diet, but when it comes to the holiday treats, you know, obviously you could see Lily here loves her treats, but never really give, unless an owner knows what it is that they're giving them, and not human-related food, but you always want to be mindful of where you're storing food so they can't get into stuff, or even plants.
It's very, very important to make sure that the dog stays on a fairly regular diet. Obviously, it's tempting at Christmas, and say particularly with visitors, to feed the dog, because everybody wants the dogs to be the friend, but yeah, just to be respectful of the owner and the animal.
Wonderful. We have a few seconds left, Phil. I want to talk about the importance of fosters and what the Etobicoke Humane Society is in need of when it comes to fosters. Yeah,
so Lily's with 2 awesome fosters right now, Brian and Jen, and I know they're watching, so I want to give them a shout out. But yeah, the entire sector is looking for fosters, and us included. So if you're able to cope with an animal, able to think about this, maybe not ready to adopt, but you have experience, we would love to hear from you.
Miss Lily, we're going to find you a forever home. Phil Vokins from the Etobicoke Humane Society, thank you for joining us on CP24 Breakfast. Lily, smile for the camera, you beautiful little doggy you. And stay with us because we have more coming up on CP24 Breakfast.
Thanks for having us.
Aw,